So last time we talked about our design criteria for this project, and we set up measurable goals for a lot of our design criteria, but one of them we couldn't do that for was entertaining and unique, because this isn't something that we can quantify really easily. We need to set up a user-defined scale so that we can measure it. So we know we need to set up a user-defined scale. What kind do you think we should use?
I think first of all we should figure out what range we want the scale to be on. I know Dr. Sadeback recommended anywhere from 3, 5, or 10 for a range. So what do we think we should do?
So 3 seems like it's too small, right? Like if we're eventually going to ask people how they feel about a device, I'm not sure if you can fit them into 3 levels, especially since our device is really kind of unique for its position.
I guess on the other hand, though, 10 seems like a very large number for just, I don't know, a set of emotions about a soap dispenser.
Yeah.
So I guess for our purposes, 5 would be the best scale.
Yeah. So 5 would be like the best for our device, and 1 would be like really bad for our device.
I think that makes sense. So we should probably start out with kind of picking the outliers, right? Like
The
5 and
extremes.
1, like
Yeah.
the extremes.
Okay, so let's start with 5. What do we want, like, the best emotion to be from our device? Or the best reaction to our device?
So I guess we need to come up with a way to kind of better state how would you feel if you're really entertained and you thought it was
This is
really
the
unique?
coolest thing I've
like,
ever
what is that
seen.
emotion, or what does that make you feel like you want to do?
Well, something our client, Seth and Terrence, said was that they really wanted the soap dispenser to be a conversation piece amongst their customers. They wanted people to come back from the bathroom and be like, and tell their friends, like, oh, this is so cool, you guys have to go to the bathroom and check this out. So I think that should be like our ultimate goal is...
So they see our device and they think it's so entertaining that they want to share that with their friends, so their friends can go and be entertained.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. And I guess on the other side of that spectrum, what would the worst emotion be?
It's kind of the opposite of entertaining and unique.
So
Like
boring,
is
bland.
one. But I kind of feel like you could even be like more than just like think it's boring. You could actively dislike it.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of like annoyed, or
Yeah.
I don't think we could quite get to anger. We would have done a really poor job then. But
Assuming it's functional.
Yeah.
So annoyed.
Yeah, annoyed by having to figure out how to use the device, and that they would rather use a liquid one because they know how to use it.
So I guess we should just work our way back up now. What's one step above annoyed?
2 might actually be kind of the bland, boring one.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're kind of like ambivalent about it. You don't really care one way or the other. So, I mean, liquid soap dispensers are pretty boring too. So
Exactly.
All right, and 3 is just a step above ambivalent. What do we want people's
like
emotions in that range?
A slight positive emotion?
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mildly entertaining and unique. Mildly.
You're mildly interested by
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And we have we have mildly interested, and then we have tell your friends. Like, what is in the middle?
It's like,
I think if the device really sticks out in your mind, maybe you're not quite as enthused as someone who wants to tell their friends. But I think, I don't know, just a really like strong memory about it.
so like we want our device to be memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's not like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting, but it's something that you're gonna like.
That's gonna stay with you, and you're gonna
It's like
remember.
later on you're going to think back. Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah.
So now that we have this scale of 1 to 5, we have to decide like where on it we want our device to be. So if we surveyed a bunch of people and we got all the responses from 1 to 5, what would we want the average to be?
I think somewhere above a 3. Because I know we definitely don't want people to be annoyed or ambivalent about our device. The whole point of our device is to generate interest among customers. So definitely somewhere above a 3. What do you guys think?
Yeah, because 3 is probably too low. Like, we don't want them to just be kind of mildly
We
interested.
want it to be like an actual positive response, not just kind of like a little bit interested. So what about like a 3.5?
Okay, so
So
anywhere...
it's not so high as to be like, it has to stick out in everybody's mind, but it's a little more than just halfway.
Okay, so greater
like
than
that
or
one.
equal to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our goal would be to be like greater than or equal to 3.5 after a survey.
Yeah. With 3.5 being the average.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we had one design criteria that we could not measure using normal metrics. Instead, it was measured by a feeling or opinion of each individual person. To combat that, we created a user-defined scale for entertaining and unique, in which 5 was that the user was so excited that they would tell their friends about it. 4 was that the device was memorable. 3, the device was mildly interesting. 2, they were ambivalent about the device. Or 1, they were annoyed by the device. We decided that our goal after surveying customers and taking the average would be greater than or equal to 3.5 on our user-defined scale.